Hello, here's a book I self-published myself, and it's about my textiles, my painting of textiles, and the things that influence me to create the colour combinations. Everybody's saying that I play with colour beautifully, and this is where I get my inspiration. It starts off with a simple silk scarf, crepe de chine silk, and I got the colours from a pile of wood and took out the oranges and the browns and emphasised them and arranged them in a way so you got the scarring just like you get on the bits of wood. I go on to a bunch of grapes and emphasise the colour, exaggerate them, but the essence is the inspiration of the bunches of grapes, the purples and the greens, and the way they mix together. And here it's an autumn pile of apples. Such beautiful colour. You can't imitate the way they speckle on the apples, but you can do different things on the silk. A merry sign in France, and I put it upside down so not to distract you. You're simply looking at the colour. And here I put stripes of vertical and horizontal, so when they cross over you get more colour. It does the work for me, and it reminds me of a happy gay time in France. And here is my muse, my best companion on many, many walks, and he talks to me and I talk to him, and we go over lots of things. So here I've taken every shade of grey you can think of, and here I reflect that, even a little bit of purple, and that makes Jessie for me. A birthday cake with the all merry candles, happy birthday, and I wanted to bring out the gaiety with the simple basic colours, all playing with each other to bring the same joy and light. And here's some crab apples, and it's painted on velvet, so you get that sparkly effect that sort of happens on the crab apples. And this is a gift that was given to us. I didn't take the pattern, I took the colours. So the tartan pattern is dismissed, but the colours in the tartan are used, and that's on a called a simla silk, and it's got a heavy texture to it. Here is an autumn flower on a tree, and I just picked up the colours and the sort of spikiness and the light coming through. Hyacinths and tulips in Amsterdam, just picking up and playing with the colour again. Here was a poster by Nigel Weymouth for The Who, and I picked up on the swirly patterns, of course, and I took the colours and I did my own interpretation. I hope Nigel Weymouth doesn't mind. Hibiscus flowers and the light coming through the bark of a tree. It's not the bark, it's the colour of the light through the tree that makes the colour, and here I picked it up and reflected my own interpretation. This is the first flower I bought from a visit to the National Trust, and I just love these flowers when they come out in September time, and I'm celebrating the colours here. And this is from a stained glass window in Stratford-on-Avon, and it's painted again on velvet, which adds that extra little sparkle and light. Just simple flowers in pots and a simple little bookcase outside. And I brought in the autumn colours and rearranged them, but you get the same life and colour. And again, memories of a happy holiday in Saint-Malo. This is a sign for the ferries. And it was just so lovely that they used all these lovely colours, and I reflected it in the scarf, and that is painted on a silk wool mix. We're lucky enough to live in Malvern, where they celebrate the Michaelmas Daisies exhibition every September, and here they are, and that's painted on velvet, and again the light and the gaiety of the colours. And this is from the Rococo Gardens, where I've taken the colours but not the pattern. I've made my own pattern, my own arrangement, but again you get the dark like the leading and the light and the colours like you get there. And finally, a very enjoyable walk that we do lots of time. This is on our way to Breedon Hill, the wonderful countryside that surrounds us. And I've got the same colours on a wool silk mix, earthy colours, autumny colours, a real joy. And it should be worn all the year round. Thank you.